Okay, well, I didn't really grow up with the first one, so clearly I'm the right person to be reviewing this. I saw the original when it first came out back in '93 and didn't care much for it then, but then a few years ago we went to a re-release of it, and I actually did enjoy it better as an adult. I liked how it was like a Salem Witch Three Stooges. I didn't love it, it isn't something I'd throw on every year, but I certainly get why it's got a huge devoted fan base and why people love it. The Bette Midler movie I grew up watching the most was Ruthless People, a movie I could watch any day of the week. You tell me Ruthless People is on, I am watching it. My wife, however, grew up with Hocus Pocus, so that was good in case I had any questions about the first while we were watching the new one. But even with all of that, I still really enjoyed this sequel. Is it one of those years later sequels that does the first one again? Yes. The Sanderson Sisters are resurrected, they roam around on Halloween looking for souls and their book. It's a fish-out-of-water comedy where they're flabbergasted by revolving doors and security mirrors. They do a musical number in order to put a spell on the crowd, but you know what? I laughed. It's hard to get mad at a movie where the three come back and instantly do their own rendition of Elton John's The Bitch Is Back. The opening prologue sequence I liked, where the casting of the younger version of the sisters was perfect. The side characters I enjoyed, like Tony Hale's plot as the mayor, who just wants a candy apple, yet a bunch of distractions keep happening. It's one where the teenagers are the smart ones and the adults are all dumb, like the guy who wanted to resurrect them, but is shocked when they're evil. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? The lead teenagers have a nice friendship, they're serviceable enough, and most importantly, they didn't annoy me. The jock boyfriend got the funniest lines of the teenagers, and he was kind of underused. He was actually pretty funny in it. But of course, how the movie works hinges largely on how great Bette Midler, Kathy Najimy, and Sarah Jessica Parker are together. And they are. They pick this up naturally, as if the movie was made directly after the first. Their chemistry is great, their timing is great, and that's why a lot of it works so well, since it feels like you're watching this funny comedy troupe just mess with people on Halloween. Yes, it's all familiar, but this is just one of those cases where that made it endearing. There is something funny about seeing the magic book sweat when it got nervous. Even the effects I liked. There's modern effects, sure, but they do a lot of cheesy green screen work that really does make it feel like something that would have come out in the early 90s. The way it's shot is like that too. Like you could tell me it's from the director of Ernest Scared Stupid, and I'd believe it. I'll give it a solid B. It's formulaic, it doesn't reinvent the plot by any means, but it's a likable movie, it's funny, and it's good for watching at home with the family this season. Keep in mind, I also kinda liked Rob Zombie's The Munsters. Already there was one guy who was like, what the hell, man? I'm unsubscribing immediately! Like... sorry, dude. Anyway, subscribe to our channel today and let us know in the comments what you thought of this film, and we'll see you next time.